I've often been accused of being naive, and that is that I never worry too much about my being Chinese in the United States. I never worry about my being a woman in a profession, in a male profession. In thinking about immersion into the American culture, obviously it's important not to become too isolated within a minority group in the United States. Besides being able to communicate and learn good English, I think that one needs to look at the structure of the cultural environment that most Americans live in. One of the areas in which I found that I could have an impact and become much more involved with mainstream American ideas and goals is to look at volunteer situations. There are many possible volunteer situations that is related to one's profession. For instance, you can volunteer to be part of a professional society and to take on responsibilities such as treasurer or secretary, or to help fundraise, or just to pass out information to other people within the society. I've always enjoyed interacting with other scientists, and when I was quite young I became involved with the American Society for Microbiology. Virology is a branch of microbiology, and there I met many fellow virologists, so it was beneficial for me to know them and for them to know me. And this was purely through the society, but my first volunteering to be on a committee. In many ways, once one becomes recognized, I think that you are then nominated and elected to office, and that of course gives an individual tremendous visibility, and also you begin to understand what some of the politics and the way of looking at how one does things in a group, and also how you can be a leader to get people to do the things that you think would be important to do and actually buy in to some of the ideas that you have. I don't know how else one can really immerse oneself in a society. It's important not to always just think, oh, I'm Chinese, they're going to treat me differently. I think very often, yes, our color and the way we look makes us stand out, but if we consider ourselves as being part of the mainstream society, then more and more people will see us as being part of the mainstream society. Another possibility that I've come to realize later on is now that I have enough money that I've earned that I can do philanthropy, I also find that by giving money to good causes or causes that I care about also helps me integrate myself into mainstream society.